This video is brought to you by Squarespace. What's up guys, my name is Brock, you're watching The Modest Man, and today we're talking about the style of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a wildly successful actor, producer, writer, and comedian, and he's got great style, you know, whether he's dressed casually just going to the gym or dressed up for a black tie red carpet event, he always looks good. So let's talk about Kevin Hart's style. Now we can't talk about his style without first talking about his height. You know, I'm 5'6" in shoes, and I know that as a shorter guy, sometimes it's hard to find clothes that fit, and when your clothes don't fit, you're not gonna look good no matter what else, no matter what brand or color or price, whatever. Kevin Hart is probably about 5'4". That's 5 inches below the average height, at least here in the US. So in other words, he's a very short guy. One thing I love about Hart is he doesn't shy away from the subject of his height. You know, obviously he's gonna be asked about it, he's gonna be made fun of sometimes, but he just owns it, and he's very confident and his height doesn't seem to bother him. He's even kind of made fun of himself and done some self-deprecating commercials and ads involving his height. You know, he's accomplished great things in his life. He's married a beautiful woman who's taller than him, and he's managed to dress well pretty much consistently despite being a shorter guy. And you might be saying, well, yeah, it's easy. He's a celebrity, he's rich, he can afford custom clothes and personal shoppers, but there are plenty of shorter celebrities who are dressed horribly. So I really think it comes down to wanting to look good. And in an interview, Kevin Hart said, "Clothes that fit are clothes that complement your shape and body. When you understand that, you understand what works on you. Otherwise, a suit will swallow you." So, you know, he obviously understands fit. He obviously cares about his appearance, and that makes me respect him a lot more. So let's take a look at his casual and formal style and some of his favorite brands. Hart's casual style is pretty simple. He's usually just wearing jeans, a t-shirt, and sneakers. He keeps it pretty simple and monochromatic when it comes to colors, like he'll wear a black t-shirt or a white t-shirt and black or gray jeans. He likes distressed jeans. He loves sneakers, again, very simple sneakers, you know, black or white, or maybe black leather with a white sole. And he also likes rugged boots. And he says that he stole that idea from David Beckham. His jeans tend to be on the slim or skinny and tapered side. His t-shirts are fitted, and he likes crew necks and v-necks. And then oftentimes he'll just add a couple of accessories like a watch, a necklace, or some sunglasses to kind of spice up the casual outfit. For his dressy style, you know, he's usually either casual or dressy. Like, he doesn't have a lot of smart casual outfits. So he's either dressed all the way down or all the way up, usually for public appearances like something on the red carpet. Just like his casual style, his formal style is monochromatic. He likes black suits. He'll often go all black with like a black suit, black shirt, and black shoes. And again, this is intentional. He's been quoted saying, "If you go with the basic lane, you don't ever have to throw clothes away. If you stay away from trends, you don't have to keep changing with the Joneses." And I love that he gravitates towards a timeless style. He also wears white shirts, which look great with his complexion. You know, guys with darker skin and really bright smiles have a lot of natural contrast in their face. So they're gonna look good with contrast in their outfit, like, you know, a black suit and a white shirt. If you remember my Donald Glover style breakdown, Hart is the same way in that he'll ditch the necktie, so he'll wear like a suit or a tux with no tie. But what he likes to do is he likes to button that top button, which is kind of like a nerdy sort of streetwear detail. I've seen other celebrities like Elijah Wood do the same thing. It's a fashion-forward choice, and since he does it so much, it's kind of become part of his signature look. Again, like Donald Glover, Hart isn't afraid to go bold with his formal style. You know, if he's not wearing a traditional kind of conservative like black and white suit or tuxedo, you'll see him wearing something bright and colorful and very fashion forward, you know, something that most guys couldn't or wouldn't try to pull off. He'll wear green or pink or burgundy suits. And like Glover, he seems to pull these looks off with relative ease. You know, a lot of celebrities seem to struggle when they're pushed outside their comfort zone, but Hart seems totally comfortable with these more bold looks. And I think it's partially because he knows that his clothes fit so well, you know, so they flatter his body type. Let's talk about some of his favorite brands. So like many rich celebrities, Kevin Hart does gravitate toward designer clothes. He loves Barney's New York t-shirts, mostly solid black and white, sometimes with a chest pocket. Kevin Hart has said, and I quote, "I have found brands that cater to what you'd call a petite man, the Saint Laurent suits, Christian Dior suits, but I live by the tailor." So basically he's saying he does buy designer clothing that tends to fit the smaller man better, but he also gets everything tailored. For formal wear, Hart wears Valentino, SLP, Christian Dior. And speaking of SLP, he loves their jeans. He loves that they're just a little bit distressed with the rips and the fading, but not over the top. When it comes to footwear, Hart's first love is definitely sneakers. He loves John Elliott, SLP, Gucci, Common Projects, and then he also wears Balenciaga boots. Again, a tip that he got from David Beckham. And finally, Hart absolutely loves watches. He's a collector, self-proclaimed luxury watch enthusiast. He said recently that his favorite watch in his rotation right now is the 40th anniversary Audemars Piguet extra thin Royal Oak skeleton watch. It's a pricey timepiece, but he's got a bunch of watches, and I think that he usually wears watches that are kind of lower profile, like the Royal Oak skeleton, and it's probably because, you know, he's a smaller guy with slightly thinner wrists, and like he likes clothes that fit, he likes accessories that are in proportion with his build. So to summarize, if you want to dress like Kevin Hart, stick with the basics. You know, wear mostly monochromatic outfits with the occasional flair. Ditch the necktie, don't be afraid to button up your shirts all the way to the top. Go for sneakers or boots instead of lace-ups and dress shoes. Try to find jeans that are slim and tapered with a tasteful amount of distressing. And above all, make sure your clothes fit properly. So, you know, for formal wear, consider going custom, and then just find a good tailor that you can trust and visit them often. This is especially true if, like me, you are a shorter guy. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this celebrity style breakdown. Who do you want to see next? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you, as always, for watching, and until next time, stay stylish. Whether you want to start your own fashion blog just for fun, or build an e-commerce empire and sell it for millions and retire early, you need a website. Squarespace empowers millions of dreamers, side hustlers, and creative entrepreneurs, people just like me and you, by providing them with the tools they need to bring their ideas to life. It's an all-in-one platform, meaning that you can use Squarespace to build your site, sell stuff online, and market your brand. Back when I got into this whole blogging thing, this all-in-one platform that is Squarespace did not exist. So that meant that I had to have one platform to build my website, another company to host it, a different piece of software for email marketing, and then whenever I wanted to change something or add something to my site, I had to hire a freelance developer and pay them to help me out. Needless to say, I spent a lot of time just working on the site rather than on the more important task of creating high-quality content and building my audience. If I had had access to Squarespace and their award-winning designer template library and their 24/7 customer support via live chat and email, I would have saved a lot of time, and I'd probably have fewer gray hairs on my head. So if you've been thinking about starting your own blog, website, or online business, and I think it's a good idea, now is the time to take action. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/modest to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that's squarespace.com/modest to save 10% off your first purchase.